These are my...
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name's Ashley. I'm a professional cosplay photographer, Twitch affiliate, and TikToker, and today we are interviewing somebody who is very diverse in theater, and they're going to come on here and kind of give you some advice and talk about what they have going on in the theater community. And without further ado, I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Kat. I am a playwright, actor, director, and stage manager, as well as voice actor as well.
Awesome. So we've known each other for 9 years now. We were in a show together called the Vagina Monologues, and we raised thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for our local charities and events, and I really wanted them to come on the channel today just to kind of give some of you some tips, tricks, advice, and just really just talk about all things theater, because who doesn't love theater, kids? And if you don't, shut up. All right, so the very first question I'm going to ask you is what, how, when, why did you want to do theater?
Well, I started my career in theater actually as a musician. So I started music when I was about 4 years old, and I had traveled the world and done a lot of music through most of my life. And then at about my junior year of high school, I was like, I've got to do this theater thing. I love acting. I loved watching movies, and I could memorize lines and people that were in movies. I was like, I got to do this. So I jumped the music train through a lot of things that I won't go into here, but jumped the music train and got on the theater train, and I haven't got off since.
And funny enough, I started as a choir kid. I didn't start off as a theater kid. Choir went into theater. They go hand in hand.
They do.
Okay, you have a lot of projects coming up in our local communities. Talk about them and why they're important for our community.
Well, first up that's coming out right now, I'm in a podcast called Left on Dead. So that was one that I had done voice acting in. You can get it in Spotify and iTunes and all the places you get your podcasts. But it's really interesting and fun because it's locally produced. Like the guys that wrote it and do all of the sound design and everything on it is guys we know and we trust and we did a lot of work with, and I just love all of the people involved. Like I know a lot of my friends are also voice actors on that podcast, and they're awesome. Check it out, you're gonna love it. So season 2 of Left on Dead is out now, the first 5 episodes, and we've still got episodes coming every Wednesday, so check it out.
Awesome.
I'm also doing a stage managing for a play at the Spotlight Playhouse in Maria called Heist Quest, coming out June 22nd is our opening night, and it'll run through to the 29th. I think I have that right. But I love that play because it's so fun. The people in it are great. It's just a little like if you love D&D, it's great. You do it. But we have like it's a multi-generational play. So we've got adults, we've got kids, we've got all different age groups, and it's how families really connect with one another, because oftentimes like the kids really love theater and they're like, Mom, Dad, come in and do this with us, and it's fantastic. So really support those, because the more that you buy tickets to these community theater shows, the more we can put them on and the more we can get kids involved in theater and learning and growing, because you know they're so worried about test scores in education, but you know you become a critical reader from play.
Yes.
And plays teach you music and art and theater and all that, but they also teach you how to critically read, critically think, critically act on your feet. So
they sure do.
Fantastic. And then my last thing is I am a newly minted playwright. I have just written a play, and it will they have not released the opening dates yet. On June 29th they'll be releasing that at the closing of Heist Quest. They'll be telling us when my play comes out, but I will be directing it. I wrote it, and a lot of my friends are starring in it, and
yay! It's
super important because it is called Requiem for a Friend. It is about this one girl and her life as she befriends death, the entity of death.
Ooh.
And so it really touches on things like grief, friendship, life, and also why do we keep pushing through life even when it knocks us down at our worst moments.
That's amazing. I am so excited. I'm gonna come watch that. If you all are on my channel for a reason. You know I love anything that has to do with death, horror, witchy stuff, and anything that kind of like makes you think. And I can tell you, knowing Kat this long, Like anything she's ever put her heart into has been nothing but 10,000%.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
So if you're a local person here on the channel, I will definitely in the community board post the dates for this show. I will also be posting the dates for the upcoming show that she's stage managing. And then, yeah, so keep a watch out on the community board. Okay, what is some advice you would like to give people who may want to get into theater?
Start immediately. But don't be afraid. No matter who you are and what you've got going on in your life, there's a spot for you in theater. I don't care if we have to carve it from scratch. It was built and made for you. You can be in theater. I also say a lot of times, you know, I do community theater. I don't get paid for what I do. It is all community based. But if you're wanting to go into the more professional aspects of it, the best thing that I can say is come with the willingness and humility to work. You are not going to be a Oscar-winning, Tony-winning, award-winning actor the moment you step on the stage. You are going to mess up. But if you keep working at it and listen to your directors and listen to the people that have been in the business long enough, take what they have with a grain of salt and try and spin it your own, you will carve a spot that is your own. But people don't hire you just because you're good. They also hire you because they like working with you. So come in with that positive attitude, that creativity, that hunger to create something that is never been seen before or is your thing, your niche. Come in with this open heart to collaborate and love on people and care about people. As far as auditions go, oftentimes, you know, you're gonna go through a lot of auditions and you're gonna have hopes for a character, but that director may not have that vision for you. My biggest recommendation is when you go into that audition room, act like that audition is the last time you will ever play that character. Give it your 110% in that character. Show them what you can bring to the table, what you can highlight in that character. But when you're done, move on. Get to the next thing. They may call you back. You may actually get to be that character. And then when you do, you know, you can go through that process and be that character. But to make the audition process not hurt as much when you really love those characters and they don't go with you, it's okay, because you gave it your all in that audition, and if that's not where they're going, there's something else out there for you. So one closed door is another open opportunity. You just gotta keep finding open doors and pitching your best.
Exactly. I want to touch on something that you said. Also, theater is a craft. You don't make your very first art project and it look like a Picasso. Yeah. So keep that in mind. A craft you work on, you practice it, and you just keep going and going and going and going until you perfect it. And with theater and any kind of craft that you do, it's never going to be perfect. You can always build on it. So, and
that's why you got to come at it with that viewpoint of you got to love it, you got to want it, because you're not going. It's not something you can go, oh, today I am, making millions of dollars and being the next Jennifer Lawrence. Those stories, though they are great, are so minuscule compared to the mountain and depth and breadth of people that have worked their ass off to get to where they want to go and created a craft that they're proud of.
Exactly. And some people's goals and ambitions are no farther than their local theater, and they are the best at it, and you won't find a better actor on TV, movie, anywhere. So keep that in mind. Well, I have to record my outro at home because the camera died. But yeah, thank you for coming to our YouTube video. If you are interested in seeing anything that Kat does, she will be putting on her performances through the month of June, and then her new play has dropped a release date, and I will drop the link for her play that releases that she wrote in the comments. Yeah, like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!